statement saying that Robert Helenius tested positive for a VADA test ahead of his fight with Anthony Joshua a couple of weeks ago. Thoughts on that?
Well, it's all pretty sad and horrible, isn't it? You know, he came in as a last-minute substitute, and obviously he must have had some. I assume he had tests in the fights that he had the week prior to that. He fought, didn't he? Just the week before. But look, you know, it's just dangerous, and it's got to be stopped, and that's why I keep banging on about it. But you know, it's out there now, and he'll have to deal with it like anybody else who gets tested positive.
Steroids just seem to follow Anthony Joshua wherever he goes, with opponents of his coming out and failing drug tests. First it was Dillian Whyte, and now Robert Helenius. Who's next is the question. But before we go any further into the video, consider subscribing for more boxing news. Anthony Joshua is a pristine British boxer, making headlines for flashy knockouts while also having a modest, down-to-earth attitude. He was set to fight Dillian Whyte for the second time. Dillian Whyte previously lost to Anthony Joshua by knockout.
It's like he's in no rush, he's playing the matador in there at the moment. Oh! Watching him with a huge right uppercut.
And was gunning to fight Anthony Joshua again, but he would be found taking an illegal substance, to which of course he denied. This would lead to Anthony Joshua having no opponent. Well, that was until he found a short notice opponent, that being Robert Helenius. Robert was ready to fight and had his eyes set on knocking out Anthony Joshua. They would fight, and Anthony Joshua would prevail with a stunning knockout victory. Well, on August 25th, the report of Robert Helenius' drug test was found to have a quote-unquote adverse analytical findings, which the test results was first revealed the day after the knockout loss to Anthony Joshua. Matchroom, though, just confirmed that Robert Helenius also failed a random drug test conducted the day before the fight. Robert Helenius would defend himself and say, "I want to say something very clear in my own words right now, with absolutely no exception. I do not use performance enhancement now or ever. I have been tested my entire career. I was just told that I tested positive for the presence of a non-steroid substance in my system, and I wanted to send an immediate direct message to Anthony Joshua and boxing fans that I didn't cheat and I never would." Which, if this is true, fair enough, you gotta respect him for at least clearing the air, but I'd much rather see evidence and not just take his word for it. Robert Helenius would continue and say, "I volunteered to work with VADA and BB of C to do whatever it takes to clear my name, so I guess we'll see what happens in the near future." If he isn't found to be taking performance enhancements, then I guess this news was blown out of proportion, but if he was, then dang, Anthony Joshua really knows how to pick them out. Make sure to comment down below your thoughts, and make sure to leave a like if you liked the video, and leave a dislike if you disliked it. As always, have a great day.